Hi guys, this is Piyush Agarwal. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I will be sharing how we can use G Suite activities with UiPath. So in this particular video, we will be just going through how to connect UiPath with G Suite using by creating a client ID and secret. Okay, so I will start sharing my screen. So here first we open the UiPath, and by going to manage packages, all packages, you can search for G Suite. Okay, and download this latest version of uipath.gsuite.activities. I have already downloaded it, so when you search for after downloading, you will get different kind of activities provided by UiPath. Now all these activities works inside G Suite application scope only, in which we configure all the APIs and secrets and locations where our bot should work, how it should work with G Suite, all those things. Okay, so now for this, like though there are so many inputs are given to be required, but for work for a basic working, we would just need client ID and client secret. Okay, so how do we get that? For that, we will go to Google Cloud. Now I will just search for console.cloud.google.com. Let's keep it this side. Now once you log in and create a billing account of yourself, you can, or maybe you might not need a billing account, click on this down arrow and then click on new project. So Google gives you a limited amount of quota for which you can create projects, though we can request for more. I will create G Suite demo and click on create. So my project is being creating. Yeah, the project is created. I will click on select project. If you don't find this over here, you can just click on this drop down and select your project from here. Okay, next I want to create an API for Google Drive. So what I will do, I will go to APIs and services. Now over here we have to go to library. So here you would find so many number of APIs. Okay, so for this demo we are just going to access Google Sheets. Okay, now to access Google Sheet we would need Google Drive also. So I will enable API of both the workspace. So let's click on Google Drive and click on enable. So one thing to be assured that Google provides us about 0 to 2 million API calls per 100 seconds. So like for normal user, it would be like completely free. Okay, then I have enabled Google Drive API. Now again, let's go back to same APIs and services, library, and enable the Google Sheets API. Click on enable. So this is work done for the next video. Now for this video, what was required, I have to go to APIs and services and click on OAuth consent screen. Okay, now over here we need an app to be created. So I will click on create, and it's asking me for some app information. Let's say G Suite app or G Suite UiPath app. User support email, I will give my own. App logo, I don't want. All these things are not required for now. So just click on save information. Okay, developer contact information is left. So I will just give my own email and continue. So it has created an OAuth consent screen. Save and continue. Test users not required now. Save and continue. Summary. Okay, back to dashboard. So with this we have created an app, G Suite UiPath app. Okay, now we go to credentials, and over here we have to click on create credential, and you can just select OAuth client ID. Now it's asking me for application type. So we have got other application. Let's say universal Windows platform or desktop application. Let's select desktop application, and over here also we will give the same name, G Suite UiPath. Okay, I don't actually remember what I gave in the OAuth consent screen. So here we have the client ID and client secret. So keep it secret with you, don't share with anyone. Even I'm gonna delete this since it's on YouTube now. Okay, so I will copy this, go back over here, and let's create a variable. So I say client ID, and okay, subtype string, and over here it's done. Now this is client secret. Remember to never share these with anyone. Client secret, and over here there is some error in this. Okay, cool. So we are done with client ID and client secret. Now I will just provide it over here, client ID, client secret. And now if I click on configure scopes, right now there is nothing over here. Okay, so for that, what I will do now, like I want to access that Google Sheet. Okay, some kind of Google Sheet. Let's create one. For that also, we have enabled Google API for Sheets and Docs. So I will go to what's that, docs.google.com, and let's go to Sheets and create a blank new sheet. Let's call it UiPath demo. Okay, and I will just name action viewers like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so next I just copy this, come back over here. Now we want to find that file. So for that, I will go to Drive, select Find Files and Folders, and already a kind of expression is there. So I will talk about this, what are these expressions, how to utilize them in my next video. For now, let's just replace this test spreadsheet with our file name. Okay, and I will click an object ID. Now I will go to Sheets and use read range. Sheet ID is object ID, sheet 1, anything. So these actions are just what we do with workbook activities. Okay, now in DT1 I have got my data table. So let's say message box. I have selected headers, right? Include headers is there. So dt1 dot rows 0 0. Please okay, so I guess that's done. Now again I will click on configure scopes. So it has now auto detected so many scopes basically to which user want to access. So I want a drive to read only access. Cool, and a spreadsheet read-only access would also be required since I am reading my spreadsheets. Okay, right now I am not like, if you want to do so many tasks over Drive or spreadsheet, I would suggest to just provide access to Drive and this direct spreadsheet, so that will give complete access to the Drive. Okay, now I will click on run. So for first time it will open another page and ask me for the permission, if I really want to give permission to this app or not. So the bot has started. Let's see. It is, like I said, continue to UiPath G Suite. And remember, this particular activities is required to be done. Okay, Google blocked this access. Awesome. Wow.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
1 second. Let me check. Okay, guys. So the error was basically like, since this is an app we are creating, so we need to give access to the user also. So for this purpose, what we can do, like, we will click on test users, add user, and over here give the email ID of the specific person you want to access your app, you basically the API, and click on save. So again, I have, while testing I have done that, and this shows that one user of test type is added to this particular OAuth consent screen. Okay, now since that is done, now again I will go back to UiPath. Over here the OAuth client set to custom and configure scopes this. Now let's click on debug. So again, it's now, it is asking me to use an account with G Suite UiPath app, and this time instead of disabled app, it says that the app is not verified. So within 1 minute of time about, we need to click on continue and give access to the permissions to read our files. Okay, so I'm allowing, so to this particular app I have given the permission, and the bot has run successfully. Viewer space, like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Okay guys, so like similarly for editing with files, we need other permissions, and that we can configure in this scope. And I will be sharing about these activities, more properties, in my new latest videos that are upcoming in this particular week. So do follow me for learning more about G Suite. See you guys in the next video. Let's